we are going to learn geography part. The new chapter, that is Indian industries. Yes, in this chapter we are going to learn some important points. They are meaning and importance of industries. Then the second point regarding this chapter is localization of industries. Then major industrial regions in India. Then major industries are iron and steel industries, aluminium industries, cotton and textiles, sugar, paper industries, and knowledge based industries. These are the important points we are going to learn in the today's class. Yes, my dear students, what is the meaning of industries? See, if there is a cotton where grown in your farm, we cannot use directly. We cannot use the cotton directly. See, another example. If you have a sugar cane, we cannot use directly. So, many natural resources and raw materials cannot be utilized directly. So, what to do? So, they have to be processed. Cotton, it needs to be processed and it can be need to refine. For example, conversion of sugar cane into sugar. How can we get the sugar? Yes, after the refined of sugar cane, then only we get the sugar. Yes, the same way iron are into steel. Yes, cotton into cloth, like wood pulp into a paper. Like this, the natural resources and raw materials can be changed with some certain process or some after the refine we can use. So the conversion of raw materials into usable product is known as manufacturing industries. Once again, my dear students, the conversion of raw materials into usable products is known as manufacturing industries. Yes. What are the importance of industries? Shall we learn now? Yes. Industries have a great role in the economic progress of our India. The development of industries reduces the reliance on primary products, imported goods, and also it helps to increase the national per capita income, and it also earn foreign exchange. Yes, industries can help to earn the foreign exchange and also create a lot of job opportunities, and also the rise of GDP. What is the GDP? That gross domestic product. Rise GDP and to improve the standard living of the people. Yes, and also they help to reduce the pressure on agriculture. Yes, these are the important of industries. Yes. Now, let us one more point shall we read in this chapter is localization of industries. Yes, the localization and growth of industries, the localization and growth of industries are influenced by some important various factors. The most of important factors affecting the localization of industries, they are supply of
Raw materials.
Yes. If we started, if we going to start the industry, there should be a need some important factors. They are supply of raw materials. Yes, that is very important. Supply of raw materials. Then, come on, my dear students, one more. Yes, marketing, very good. Market facility should be need. Then, yes, labors, very good. Labors also very important to start the industries. Then, transport, very good. Then, communication, very good. Yes, these are very capital. Bandavala beku, hauda? So, these are the important factors to start the localization of industries. Then also it needs water supply and ideal climate is also important. Yes. Then the one more important localization of industries should need is government policies. See, government policies are major role to start an industry, to develop the industries. Okay. Then let us know what are all the major industrial regions in our India. Yes, industrial region, it refers to a region with a concentration of one or variety of industries. One or variety of industries. Then it is dominated by industries and industrial activities. Yes, and then it is usually which is located in urban area. Then industrial regions located in the area where ideal factors of their location are found, like raw material, water supply, government policies, transport and labor, capital. Where these factors are available sufficiently, these are the major important industrial regions can be found. Yes. Then actually, there are major industrial regions we are going to found in our country are the Delhi is the major industries. In the Delhi, Meerut region, there can be found. Then Ahmedabad, Vadodara region. Then Mumbai and Pune region. Yes. Then Hooghly is yes, in the east side of India. Then Hooghly, Kolkata region. Then Vishakhapatnam, yes, this is also comes in the side of east part of India. Then Chota Nagpur Plateau region, yes. Then Kollam, yes, Thiruvananthapuram, very good. Next, yes, Madurai, Coimbatore region, yes. These are the important major industries regions. Then once again, my dear students, I hope you are all understand my class. Yes, iron and steel industry. Yes, now we are going to learn about iron and steel industries and the basis of all other industries. The basis of all other industries like engineering, locomotives, machine tools, automobiles, agricultural equipments, and many are depend on iron and steel industry. These are even the engineering, machine tool, automobile, locomotives, agricultural equipment, these are all depends upon the steel industry. This is because the steel industry is very important role in the economic progress of our India, and it is the most important metal based industry in India. Yes, in the ancient India knew the art of smelting iron ore. Art of smelting iron ore. That is the best example of this is the iron pillar in Delhi. Iron pillar in Delhi, Mehroli Stamba. Then the progress of iron and steel industry in India. What are the progress of iron and steel industries in India? The modern iron and steel industry in India was started in 1874 at Kulti, which is located in West Bengal. Yes, but the credit of modern iron and steel industry goes to J.N. Tata. This J.N. Tata started the Tata Iron and Steel Company in 1907 at Sakchi. It was located in Jamshedpura. Yes, the industry made great progress after we got an independence. Under the 5-year plan which was introduced by Nehru, which adopted by China. Yes, this 5-year plan's efforts were made to develop this country. Then, what are all the factors of location of iron and steel industry? They are supply of basic raw material of iron ore. The next is coking coal. Coking coal. It's not a cooking coal, it's coking coal, I think, as a main source of power. Then idle power is also a major factor of location of iron and steel industry. Then railway, transport, and also a port facility. Then plenty of water. Then cheap labor and also a capital, and it also needs a local market. Yes. Then producing center in India. There are 14 integrated iron and steel plants in India. There are 14 integrated iron and steel plants in India. Of these 14, among these 14, 4 are in the private sector and the other are in the public sector. Yes, producing sectors are classified into 2 groups. One is private sector, another is public sector. The private sector having 4 industries and the public sector has 10 industries. Then you can see the private sector. Where can we find the private sector of steel industries? The Tata first, which was the first steel industry in India, is the Tata Iron and Steel. It is called TISCO, not TISCO, not IFCO, it is a TISCO at Jamshedpura, Sakchi in Jamshedpura, which is in Jharkhand. The second private sector is Dubari steel plant at Gopalpura in Odisha. Then Ispat Iron and Steel Limited at Dolvi, which is in Ratnagiri district in Maharashtra. Then a fourth private industry, steel industry, which is located in Jindal Vijayanagara Steel Limited, that is called JVSL at Toranagallu, which is in Ballari district and Karnataka state. Then there are 10 public sectors of steel and iron industries can be found. They are Rourkela is the one of the public sector industry in India. Then Bhilai, which is in Chhattisgarh. Then Bokaro, Jharkhand. Bokaro and Bhilai, these two were started in the beginning of after got independence. Then Bhadravati, Visco, Karnataka, which is in Karnataka. Then Durgapur in West Bengal, Kalimpura in Odisha, Visakhapatnam, Salem, then Burnpur in West Bengal. These are the public sectors of steel and iron industries in India. Then, in addition, there are 199 mini steel plants, not only 10 plus 4. Another some important and mini steel plants are about 199 mini steel plants set up in different parts of India. India is the 8th largest steel producing country in the world. Yes. Then second industrial sector is aluminium industry. Yes. Aluminium is the most important non-ferrous metal. Aluminium is the most important non-ferrous metal. What are the uses of aluminium? Even we can use in our daily life in our home. Yes. In manufacturing aeroplanes. Yes. Vessels in our home. Railways. Yes. For paint industries. Then different industries are used the aluminium. Yes. Then is there any else? Ships. Okay. Automobiles. Yes. Then some household appliances also we can use the aluminium. Then electrical cables. Its foils are used as packing materials in hotels. It is good substitute for steel and copper. Then, what are the factors to location of aluminium industries are mainly governed by that availability of bauxite, where the availability of bauxite sufficiently, which is the main raw material of aluminium industries. Then supply of hydroelectricity power. Then there should be a wide market and also capital. Yes. Then where are the aluminium industries were there in India? Are there in India? The aluminium industry is the second important metal based industry in India. It was started in 1942. See, before getting independence, 5 years before getting independence, 1942 at Jayakayanagar in West Bengal. India has the 11th place in the world for the production of aluminium products. Then India important aluminium to meet its local demands in our India. Import aluminium to meet its local demands. There are 9 major aluminium plants in our country. They are in Jayakaya Nagara in West Bengal, not Jayaka Nagara, Jayakaya Nagara in West Bengal, Alamopuram in Kerala, then Mettur in Tamil Nadu, Belagavi in Karnataka, then Hirakud in Odisha, Renukut in Uttar Pradesh, Ratnagiri in Maharashtra, and these are the major aluminium plants which are located in the various parts of our India. Then the third important industry is cotton textile industry. Yes, the cotton textile is the biggest and the most important branch of textile industry in India. It is the most important agro-based industry. Cotton textile based industries is agro-based industries. It is different from aluminium industry and steel industries. That is can be getting by natural resources. But this is agro-based industries. Cotton textile industries, agro-based industries. Cotton cloth making was known to the Indians since a long time. But it was confined to handlooms. The first modern cotton textile industry was started in 1854 when a cotton mill was set up at Mumbai. After that, the industry made a rapid progress. Then more mills were established. Even in our Davanagere, which is called Manchester of Karnataka, but not now. Now India ranks second in the world in the production of cotton industry, in the respect of cotton fabrics production. Next to the China, the first is China, the next to India. And also India is the second largest exporter of cotton textile. Then what are the important requirements to start the textile industry in India? The location of cotton textile industry in India. Anybody in the class? Yes. Water. Okay. That is common need to start any industries. Okay. Then raw material. Yes, what is the raw material to need to start the textile industry? Yes, cotton, the supply of raw cotton and vast market, power, capital, skilled laborers. Then very important is humid climate. Humid climate is supposed to grow more of cotton. Then where are the textile industries can be found in our India? Yes, the distribution of cotton textile industry in India. Cotton textile industry is widely distributed over more than 76 towns and cities of India. However, it is concentrated mainly in the cotton growing states. Which are the major cotton growing states are called? Maharashtra, yes, then Rajasthan, good, Madhya Pradesh, very good, Haryana, good, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, right, Punjab, very good, Karnataka also. These are the leading manufacturer states of cotton textiles. Then Gujarat are the leading manufacturers of cotton textiles. These two, Maharashtra and Gujarat, are the leading manufacturer of cotton textile. Then the second is Mumbai is the most popular center for cotton textile industry. Then it is known as Cottonopolis of India. It is known as Mumbai is the Cottonopolis of India, and also it is called as Manchester of India. Then the fourth major important industry is sugar industry. It is the second important agro-based industry. First is cotton, agro-based. Then the sugar, it is also the second agro-based industry in India, next to only the cotton textiles. The art of sugar making was known to the Indians, confined to preparing gur and kandasari. Yes, the modern sugar mills were started in the beginning of the 20th century, but the industries made rapid progress only after independence. Industries made rapid progress only after independence. Then, what are the main factors for the location of sugar industries are? Yes, supply of sugarcane and the cheap and sufficient electricity and transport facility, government encouragement and power supply, capital, market facility. These are the important factors to since you located the sugar industries. Then where are we find sugar industries in India? Yes. This type of industries can be concentrated in the sugar cane growing areas like Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Haryana, Punjab, Odisha. Then distribution of sugar industries is very major role in our India. More of the sugar can be produced by India. The India is the second largest producer of sugar in the world. The first is Brazil. Right? The byproducts of sugar industries are, what are the byproducts by the sugar industries? The first one is sugar, okay. It is the product. That is the byproducts. Yes. Bagasse, molasses. What is that bagasse? It is used for manufacture of paper. Manufacturing of paper. Bagasse, and also it is used for the manufacture of fuel. Then molasses, it is used for the preparation of alcoholic drinks and manure. These are the sub products of sugar industries. Then paper industry, this is also major industries in India. Yes, paper is an indispensable and also it is very useful product. Okay, what are the uses of paper? Yes, for writing, yes, reading, printing, even we use packing and many etc. And making bags also. So nowadays making bags also using paper. This paper industry, the education and literacy level in a country are measured by the consumption of paper in that country. See, ಒಂದು ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೇಪರ್ ಖರ್ಚಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಮತ್ತು ಆ ದೇಶದ ಅಕ್ಷರತೆಯ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ. ದೆನ್ ದ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ವಾಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ 10th century. It was a cottage industry in those days. The first modern paper mill was set up in 1932 at Serampur in West Bengal. But unfortunately it was a failure in West Bengal. The real start was made in 1870 at Balle near Kolkata. However, the industry made a rapid progress during the world wars and after getting independence. Then, paper industry is a forest-based industry. This is not agro-based industries. This is a forest-based industries. The raw materials which are used in the industries are soft wood like bamboo and cellulosic pulp. Then grasses like sabai and babar and straw paddy, wheat, bagasse and cotton lints, rags, etc. are the paper raw materials of paper industries. Then what are the important factors to locate the paper industries? Yes, supply of cheap labor, then power, vast market, some chemicals, plenty of water, transport facility. These are the important factors to locate the location of paper industries. Okay, then where are find paper industries in our India? The earlier paper industry of India was developed in Hooghly, the river bank of Hooghly in the West Bengal. Now it is highly concentrated in Maharashtra and Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha. Then paper has to be met by imports. This is also met by imports because in India the present production of paper is not sufficient. So what we understand, our education and literacy level is increased. According to this importing of paper from another country, because it is not sufficient to meet what we need from the local requirements. Yes. So where we get import from through Canada, Norway, Sweden, USA, and these major countries were exported papers to our India. And the sixth one is the knowledge-based industries. Yes, the development of knowledge-based industry has become a popular and powerful tool of socio-economic change. India has the potential to become a leading based industry with its young population, growing information and technology. So at present it is very rapidly developing industries in the country. Then information technology, IT, is a key knowledge-based industry. Its main components are software and hardware. The software is supported by both state and central government of India. To encouraging in industry, many software technology parks were established in 1995 in different parts of the country. However, the industry is mainly developed in southern states such as Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra and Telangana. Karnataka has achieved a great name in the software industries. Yes, several information technological institutions have been established in Karnataka and many other major cities in India like Delhi, Noida, Uttar Pradesh, Kolkata in West Bengal, Karnataka, Bangalore, Hyderabad in Andhra Pradesh, Chennai and Pune also and also Mumbai. Then Bengaluru is the most important center of knowledge-based industries like software industries. It is called, so Bengaluru is called the Silicon Valley of India. The other centers of software in Karnataka are Mysuru also, Hubli, Udupi and Mangalore. Side by side, hardware industries has also developed along with the software industries. Software has become an important item of export in India, earns a large amount of foreign exchange for the country. These are the important of knowledge-based industries. My dear students, I hope you are all understand all important these factors regarding this chapter. Thank you, my dear students.